And it's Lowry in at the point. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Strus. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
No good on the second free throw. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Outside Strus. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Yep, count it.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Pass to Martin. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Now Towns. Outside, Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. Butler with a steal. The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Butler really known as one of the best defenders in the game. He knows when to get after it and go for steals with those quick hands.
Russell against Lowry. The shot by Russell, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Edwards against Strus. Pass to Butler. Lowry with it. The three. Sinks it from distance.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Outside Anderson. An open look for Russell. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Time called here. Hero. He's checked in for Strus. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Outside Edwards. The ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Butler passes to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Now Adebayo, defended by Gobert. Adebayo in the post. He's against Gobert. Adebayo, no good. The Timberwolves trail.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
And Minnesota calls time here. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
It's T-shirt time!
Different look for Miami. Dirt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Martin. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. 1:19 left to play in the first. Here's Forbes. Over Butler. A nice shot by Forbes. So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to your 7. And the layup falls.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Forbes. Here's Noel. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Oladipo with the ball. Prince is there. Can't hit from in close. On the wing, Forbes. Pass to Reed. Back to Forbes. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
12. Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Oladipo and Butler, your small and power forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's your 7 in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Russell. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
To the middle. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
6 to shoot. Outside for Russell. From deep. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he called Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. The first one falls. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Martin comes in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Prince. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Knocked loose. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Outside Edwards. Towns down low. He's guarded by Martin. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Shoot two.
And he makes the first. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And so Towns nails them both.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Outside Strus. Pass to Adebayo. And Gobert with a block. Over to the left wing. Back to Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Just 5 to shoot. Strus' shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Anderson against Robinson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. The three is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Miami calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud! time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer. Here come the Heat Dancers, everybody. Let's get loud!
A minute 37 left to play in the half. Will it go? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Max Struz. 2.
And he drops it first. And he can't hit the second. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Throws it up high and finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Pass to Anderson. "13 feet out." That one rolls around and rims out.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Back to Noel. Pass to Forbes. And here's Reid. Inside. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Up top, Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Noel from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's all tied in Miami. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
28.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. You know, in many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
Time to turn up the heat with your
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for Minnesota. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle, and it's Anderson in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Good D by Adebayo.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Down low. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 8 assists in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Misses off the left iron. The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Butler against Anderson. Lowry with a steal. Fast break Miami. Butler can't get it to go.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Kyle Anderson.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Lowry, the pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. Strus has got 5 now.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. "13 feet out. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Here at 7's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Strus. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Prince comes in for Anderson. Back to Oladipo. The 3-ball. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Edwards with it. 6 points for him. For the lead. Rebounded by Butler.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Oladipo. To your 7, and he banks in the layup. Your 7's got his second basket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Back to Russell. No good from 11 feet. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Vincent. Good work defensively by Russell. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. And for Miami, they're shooting it at 52%. Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 4.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Oladipo outside. Pass to Vincent. This one for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Minnesota shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. McDaniels with it. He's guarded by Hero. With his first shot attempt. McDaniels, that's good. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Hero. Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight.
Something that Butler has to keep working on. When he's connecting from outside, it really makes him that much more dangerous.
Pass to Noel. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Oladipo left side. The shot no good. Here's Noel, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Jalen Noel. 2.
He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Max Strus is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero against Edwards. Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 7.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Up and over Lowry. And they'll get another chance. Towns, that's good.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Martin inside. Towns on him.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Edwards. That one rolls around and rims out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Anderson. Soft touch off the glass.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Hero outside. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Edwards. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Strus using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Heat lead by 5. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Strus. Pass to Hero. Outside Strus. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Now in the game, Jimmy Butler.
Russell against Lowry. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
The defenses just look utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Russell against Lowry. Here's Edwards. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Russell against Lowry. Pass to Martin. Butler on the wing. Here's Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Towns finds Russell. Tries to break his ice. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 31 left in the game. Pass to Butler. Baseline jumper. That one rolls around and rims out. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Anderson.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
Jimmy Butler.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Butler's leadership the last few years has really been admirable. I mean, the guy simply wants to win, and he's willing to pay the price to do so.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Anderson finds Towns. And he buries it. And that one brings them within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Butler. Oh, he nails it!
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Bucket. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 3. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Look what time it is. It's T-shirt time. Here they come. Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Russell. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're leading by 2. 24 seconds left in the final quarter.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Lowry. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And Minnesota has possession.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
They get the rebound. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. From downtown. It doesn't go for him. So the Heat win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Get home safely.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.